Okay, I'm recording now. Even though I'm not really in yet. Coffee. I have coffee. I'm in.
Yep, I'm in too. I'm at the command center.
I'm at the barracks.
Yeah, I went over to the command center. Have you seen the new model for the armor locker, for the large armor locker?
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller than the other model. I like it.
Yeah, you put it right next to something and it's not in the way.
Yeah, so like where I have it here, if you come into the command center.
I'm here.
Where I've got the armor locker over here. You see how it is against the wall? That's how I had it, you know, before and everything. Now it looks a lot.
Yeah, I'll have it like in a small corridor. You can have it against the wall and still have something over here. You can get to both.
Yeah. Yep. You can put it in a two wide corridor and still walk between it if you had one on each side.
Yeah, even if it's positioned like that.
Yeah, as opposed to before where, you know, you weren't able to because it took up the full block. I like it the way it is now a lot better.
Yeah, same with the small vessels. It's a half block, 2 block half block.
Yeah. So, are we going to do a introduction to appease your fans?
Sure.
Might as well just do it right here.
You know what I did in all the past videos, which are still running, is I clipped your beginning parts that you always say in the beginning of the video. It's in every episode.
Okay.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out with Frag a lot. How you doing, Frag?
I'm awake and drinking coffee, so I'm going to be good.
I'm drinking coffee too, so yay, we both have coffee. So obviously we're here playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 12 Experimental, and because things are going on, the way it is that each phase you're supposed to restart, but that's largely for the PDA purposes or for new planetary updates. And in order to update the planets, all we have to do is just remove the templates folder, and our multiplayer doesn't have the PDA stuff. So
at least for planets we haven't visited yet, right?
Right, for the planets we haven't visited. So, and we haven't visited any planets yet that would have been changed.
Just the moon, that's it.
So yeah, but the moon wouldn't have been changed because what they did is they put more of the traitor factions on some of the planets, and that's about it. They did some additional faction-based things while within their territory, but we're not in other territory, so we're in neutral territory.
All they did in phase, was it phase 2? I think they simply put titanium on the moon. That was it. And there's barely any titanium on the moon.
Yeah.
But once you're able to warp, even with just SV warp, there's some titanium out there that's in buttloads you can get.
Oh yeah. In our system anyway, we've got a whole bunch of moons that have titanium. On my single player, not so much. I just have the starter moon that has titanium in my system. Nothing else has titanium.
And then I needed gold, and I found an asteroid with gold. I was like, oh, yes.
Yeah, there was a gold deposit on our planet, and we did get it. It had like one thing in it, but we apparently lost the gold because we do not have it.
Maybe we used it or something in a tier upgrade or something? I don't know.
Maybe. But I think everything that we upgraded CPU wise, we had to actually go and look for things, and and if we didn't need any of the higher, we were just using tier 2 CPU things. So somehow we lost the gold. At least that's assuming that. I'm pretty sure this planet had a gold deposit that we got. It had a single gold nugget in it.
I think I remember getting it.
Yeah,
I thought I got it because we saw it earlier. Might as well grab it now because we're gonna need it anyway. So
right, and then you lost the gold. You know what probably happened?
Must have lost it when we moved everything over here.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and I'm thinking if I go back over there, I'm gonna find it somewhere in something. But
not much left though. Maybe
I don't know.
it's not one of the vessels we still have. If it's anywhere, it's probably in the hover vessel we have, that big one. Oh, that turret's flashing.
Yeah, I know, because it's not day. Once it gets day, the turrets should power up and then be fully powered.
So let's hope the Xerox aren't night people.
Well, even if they are, the turrets will have enough surplus left over. In fact, let's do this right now. While we are waiting for it,
It's still 2 days away.
and we can turn the turrets and signals off for it, or turn the turrets and weapons off for them, so that they get the most power. They're not using up power. Let's see. Can I access
Oops.
the other defense tower? There we go. All right, so our defense towers are currently off. If we need something in an emergency, we can turn the command center's weapons on.
You want me to turn this one off too?
I already did.
It's still glowing to me. Both of them are still glowing.
The sides are going to be glowing, but the weapons themselves are
Oh,
not
you just turned
glowing
the
no
weapons.
more.
I thought you just turned the whole thing completely off.
Just turn the weapons off because it uses no power with the weapons off. So
This is like playing Excitebike.
right. But once the things charge now, okay, yeah. It looks like this this solar panel does not seem to want to work, but this one is working. It may just be a visual thing. I don't know. But you see that, right? That's got 4 off lights.
Yeah, both sides.
And I don't know. Well, this one's the same thing. This one here.
The sun's about to come out though.
Okay, I see what you can do. Okay, hold on. If we There you go. Just one ping of damage and then repair it and the lights come on. So
Oh, so they're probably working anyway then.
yes, it's just a visual thing.
As is everything in this game. Is this powering the command center or just the bunker or both? We got more than 15 here.
Oh yeah, half of these are for the bunker, the other half are for the command center.
Okay, which one's set for drone attacks? The command center?
The drone attacks go for the command center is the center for the drone attacks. You'll notice that the barracks is set as a public structure, as is the vehicle bay, so they don't incur the attack.
Where's the cover vessel that we had? Throw it in here?
Yeah, everything's in the vehicle bay.
Oh, okay.
Once I get the starport online, I think I'm going to take apart the small vessel and spawn in either probably a
fighter,
a Falcon, which has 2 GATs and 2 rockets.
Nice.
Once I get to level 10, that is, because right now I am not level 10.
I am 8.
Let's see. Yeah, the Falcon Mark 1. I could do the Falcon Mark 1. It doesn't have warp drive, and it's got Gatling guns. But
don't need warp drive, really. Well, we're going to need it eventually. Just so I can get resources. If it's going to have warp skills, we need any cargo.
Oh, yeah, it's got GATs and regular rocket launchers, but it doesn't have... and it's made. I think it's hardened steel. I think all the combat ships are hardened steels.
God, I wish our planets in our solar system were this close to our planet.
I know, right? But think about this. That's 4.7 AUs away from us.
We can see it.
And then Lee is 11.7 away.
So an AU, in case nobody knows, is the distance between the Earth and the Sun.
Correct. And this planet we are on is currently... Well, I can't...
You can't look at the sun, no.
Yeah. Well, I was looking on the map even, and the map doesn't even show... Let's see. Warp lines?
We're pretty far out from the sun, actually.
Well, let's use this asteroid nearby. 7.3 AU away. Which means that for us to be in the habitability zone, for this to actually be a temperate planet, that sun must be a lot hotter and brighter than
Or
ours.
bigger, yeah.
So it must be a bigger, hotter, brighter sun than ours.
It's yellow, so like it's hydrogen.
Say what?
It's a yellow It's a yellow sun, so I guess it's a hydrogen sun like ours.
It's the info panel.
But the atmosphere might change the color how we see the sun.
It doesn't. What does it say? What type of sun this is?
I think all the suns are the same in this game.
Oh,
so
maybe
far.
it'll say in here. It's a G2, is what it is.
What I don't know what that means.
Basically, the habitable, our sun, Earth's sun, is
Sol?
a G2.
Okay.
It's a G2. The planet sun, it's based on size and composition, I believe, as to what it is, but also basically like color will have a big factor to
the
it.
composition
like
as to
yellow,
what it's fusing,
it's like
essentially.
Yellow and bright orange are like G-type stars, and then when it gets to red, it's like K, I think. I don't remember.
It becomes
all
a
the
red
stars.
star.
I used to know because I was in in astronomy class, and I love astronomy.
Yes.
But it's been a long while. But they did finally add different types of stars in this thing, and they even have O-type stars, which are like the bright blue ones. And I think that might be one out there. But I was doing some testing in like off camera and all, not in this scenario, but just in general about the way the mechanics work. And effectively, when you're using a capital vessel's warp drive to go from star to star, it uses 1 pentaxid per light year, as opposed to 1 pentaxid per AU. So, so in order to get to the closest,
But you always use
star,
1 pentaxid regardless of how. If it's less than 1 AU, you use at least 1.
Right. And that's the same with the light years. So, for example, if we went to our closest neighbor, which looks... Okay, there's... it looks like Borderlands or Ruseda are our 2 closest ones. You can see their names, and you can see how big the stars are.
Oh, yeah. It says M, G, G2.
Yeah.
Wow. B? B is for blue?
Yeah, the nearest G-type star or that M-type star are the 2 closest ones, and they are 10.8 light years away. So it'll take 11 pentaxid to get there. So from where we are, we could get to the nearest star in a capital vessel's warp drive using less pentaxid than we could to get to one of the closest planets.
So this one's 10 BLY? What's it? Oh, 8 year. 10.8. I thought that was a B, but it's an 8. 10.8 light years. So it's 11 light years away. 11 light years is how much pentaxid?
11 pentaxid.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. 1 pentaxid per light year, just like 1 pentaxid per AU in the solar system.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, think about this. Perhaps the long-range jumps are more efficient than the short-range jumps. Perhaps in order to jump a short distance, it taxes the engines as much as a long-range jump because of the efficiency of the jumps?
Maybe?
I don't know.
I'm also noticing right now is that all the planets in our system are all warpable with an SV.
Oh, yeah. From where we are.
Are
but
there...
if if you went to say one of the moons of Empyrion, the green gas giant, and tried to warp to one of the moons of the purple one,
Leah,
Leah,
it's too far.
You wouldn't be able to do the small vessel. You would have to go from there to say the sun and then to the moon.
Right.
The moon.
So it is. I was wondering if there are any solar systems that are too big that you can't use an SV unless you do multiple hops.
Click toggle warp lines.
Oh yeah. Where's that at? Right there. Whoa. See, that's really confusing looking at that.
Basically, that's saying any planet can go to any planet. It's just if it's too far away, you have to use a capital vessel's warp drive to get there. Most of them can use small vessel warp drives.
This looks like an ugly cobweb.
Yeah, no, that's why I just turn it off, because now you don't really need the warp lines anymore, because you can literally warp to any place that you have the pentaxa to get there and the capability to jump that distance.
And then how do you warp to a different system? You just have to block it onto it from the galaxy map?
Yes, you have to go to the galaxy map, click the sun, and then click lock on, and you actually warp to the sun, and you can see the sun.
Ooh, so you warp right to the sun, and then you have to warp to the planet?
Well, in reality, what's that?
So you warp to the sun, and then from there you warp to whatever planet you want to go to?
Yes, yes.
But you can't warp to your own sun.
No,
from here.
No, you can warp from a planet to a distant sun,
so if
then you have to warp to a sun, but not from a sun.
What if you're coming back to this solar system? You end up at the sun?
Yes.
Okay.
Anytime you're going to a new solar system, you end up at that solar system's sun, regardless of any other factors.
So we were talking about getting an SV up and going soon, so we should probably start collecting resources for that.
Shuttle SV. Now, the first thing we're going to need to do for that is we're going to need to get the starport up and running.
I mean CV.
Yes, but we need to get an SV first to gather resources around the system. So in order to get it, to get a CV, we're going to need a foundry. But to get the stuff to build the CV, we're going to need to gather resources around our solar system.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, we're going to need an SV with warp capability, which yours does not currently have.
Nope. Or any offensive ability, really.
I'm thinking we need to first get a starport up and running. That's not going to be hard.
Okay.
All we need is, I think we have all the ingots. We just need
dirt.
Dirt. I'm going to go check and see, but we could always use more dirt. We're going to need more dirt for the foundry anyway. So if you want to take the drill hover vessel out and grab more dirt while I'm putting stuff
the ARV one?
Yeah. Well, the one that was the UCH one that's got the drill turret on the back.
Oh. Okay, I was thinking like actual mounted drills on the front.
No, we don't have those yet. The SOV only has the harvester on it. Okay, first things first, as always, copper. And I did cut out a lot of me putting things in the factory from my videos, and I still ended up with almost 5-6 hours of video.
Oh yeah, I did half-hour episodes, so I'm good for another week. I mean, people won't see these videos until what's today's date?
I think I had 4 1-hour episodes and then 1 45-minute episode or something.
Yeah, they won't see. Okay, for us, today's the 11th, the day after Mother's Day, and people won't start seeing this until the 18th in my channel. Okay, we're kind of, we have enough fuel, but it's like less than half, like a third or a quarter.
Yeah, that thing's really fuel efficient though, remember.
Yeah, it says I have about an hour.
If you need to fuel up, we have more fuel back here at the base, so.
Yeah, I'll grab a little bit. Oh, I got some on me.
Not just that, but you can also use the Wi-Fi to just connect to the thing and put it straight into your cargo.
That's what I'm doing.
Or into your fuel, so.
In fact, I have some stuff I want to put into the constructor in. Some rock and stuff. I'm not seeing the ship I'm in. This is weird.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's called the Stone Driller. That's why I thought. Wasn't used to
Yes,
the
it's
name.
called the Stone Driller. I was considering renaming it as well. Again, from the Stone Driller, but I forgot what I was going to rename it to. Like the Granite Gatherer or something like that.
Dig it. How much storage do we have? Oh, 1,500. I think the SV has more. So we need copper?
No, we need dirt. That's all we need. Well,
Just
we're going to
dirt?
need iron as well. We are out of iron. So go get iron if you can.
Okay, there's iron nearby. There's iron south from here.
Yeah, but keep in mind with that, you can't really use the drill to get the iron without a second person there. So,
Oh, you want to go with me?
actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. And then we can see how it functions with two people. I'll be the driller, and you can be the pilot, I guess.
I was just going to pop out my drone and just drill with that.
Let's see. Yeah, but let's see how this works. You know, this way, just as a test, I guess. Head to the deposit. There's one directly south of us.
There's a couple south from us.
Yep,
Just
that
for
one
this-
directly south of us that I've already started. You know, there's trees there, right?
And rocks. Yeah.
I don't know where you're going.
It's right here.
Okay, I don't see us on the map anymore. Maybe it's because we recovered.
Do you see the hole to our left?
Yes. Okay, now
It's kind of awkward to use a drill like this, though.
here's what I'm gonna do. Back up. Go about 300 meters away from it.
You can get that far? That's only 900 more.
Rotate a little to the left. That's fine. That's fine. I said 300 meters.
It only says 100 to me right now.
Okay, go forward. And into the ditch. And then just drive forward and we should be able to dig through it.
Now, there's a big old thing. There's like a wall to our left that's kind of blocking. Can't move.
Yeah, this is kind of weird.
This is
but-
very awkward, yeah. How about that? Go sideways. Nope. Oh, it corrected itself. What if the turret was attached to the side?
There's nowhere a place to put it on the side, though.
Actually, I didn't think these turrets worked on Earth, on planet side.
Sure they do. The
Huh.
CV ones don't, but
No.
the hover vessel ones do. It's a hover vessel. It has to work planet.
if I can get out of this.
Can you go forward?
No. Let me see if I can raise it up more. No, I'm kind of stuck.
Ping for a second.
Uh-oh. To the right.
Yeah, ping.
I don't think you can see the ping when I do it. I did
Do
twice
it.
now.
Let me see. Okay.
You don't. Oh, you see it?
No.
It's just the right. Yeah, you're looking right at it right now.
You have no free storage capacity.
Oh, you can clear it out. This is stone. Well, we want stone, right? Oh, you are getting iron.
Yeah, I was gonna get some iron. Can you go forward?
No, I can't move at all. I'm kind of stuck. I was gonna get out and see if I can dig out this little, because we're on this little point of dirt. If I pop that off, I can probably move.
Yeah, go ahead, do that.
I can't get out because it's crooked. Yeah, this is an awkward angle. I can't move out. Let's see if I can level off. Oh, that works. There we go. Ooh, now I see it. Yeah, that's what I should have done too, is hold X, because I rebinded to X for the level off. That was weird, I heard you move stuff. Huh.
Yep. All right, I don't think there's a whole lot of iron
It
left.
says 20%.
Well, you're gonna have to get closer.
Yeah, it's all on the upper part I see. Can you get that little stalactite that's to our right? Yeah.
I don't see it.
Yeah, it's kind of camouflaged. It's right up my nose, actually.
We are full of iron now, so we can head back.
If I can get out of here. And there's no boosters on this either.
No, but I'm drilling a little area where we ought to be able to get up. I don't know if you can turn that way and... There you go.
The good old boys. There.
We talked about ground and everything,
actually,
hey.
it's a little bit lopsided because I think the cargo holds on the left side.
Yes, it is. That's exactly why. Cargo holds on the left side and in the back. Once we get over and unload, we will even out. I'm actually halfway tempted to just
Grab it.
completely design the entire interior and put the entire cargo box in the back, and then put the what do you call them, the generators and stuff that we have on the left side there. All right, let me transfer stuff over to the.
Yay for Wi-Fi.
All right, all good.
We have enough stuff now?
Well, we've got the iron, that's for sure. I'm in the process of making these, which I think needed iron. Of course, for some reason, they're not actually making. That's... Oh, I know why they're not making. This thing is...
What? It's full?
Well, the cargo box was...
The output boxes? Yeah, that sucks.
Because it had a whole bunch of blocks, because I've got the 2 small constructors making the concrete blocks already.
Seriously? I broke my leg. I broke my leg getting out of the cockpit.
I've done that. I've done that. In that specific one, if it's not perfectly level, like if you're parked somewhere besides like in the hover bay, in the vehicle bay, for some reason it'll do that.
There, I know. Finally. You have to hold X and then egg it out, and then leave it on. I turned it off. And those doors, they need to change the sounds in those things. Oh my god.
I don't know why you didn't just go ahead and park it in the vehicle bay like you're supposed to.
I'm gonna come in here. We can do cargo extensions, can we?
Oh yeah. What I've done in the capital vessel version of the command center is there are 2 by 2 by 1 boxes, basically 3 cargo extensions and a control.
Okay. For the most part, I usually do cargo extensions for the input and just use a regular large box for the output. Sometimes that helps. That works.
The problem now is that the blocks use so much SU that you need a larger one for the output than you do the input.
True, if you're building something really big, yeah.
If you're building any structure of any kind. I have way too much copper now.
Oh, you use it up pretty soon. By the time we're done recording, you're gonna say we need more copper.
Well, no, I'm talking about in my workshop because I miscalculated.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to end this video here. So if you enjoyed this video, please click all the YouTuber things that YouTubers click on for YouTube videos that they like. And if you'd like to support me, you can send your donations to my PayPal money pool. The link is in the description. Or if you want to send something my way, you can check out my wish list for Steam and Amazon. So thanks for watching. Be careful out there, and I'll see you later.